Hi. So we're here at Blackburn at Ewood Park Football Club. I'm here with Scott. How's your day going?
It's awesome. It's been good. I think they missed a trick though. It should have been Ewok Park, surely.
It shouldn't. It should have been. That would have been perfect. I think Lucas was one of us what to say about that one. So, Fun Day. I mean, it's always a good show. It's always busy. There's loads of people. There's kids everywhere, and everyone's enjoying, Star Wars, especially on this weekend.
Yeah.
How's it for you from the other side of the table?
Yeah, it's lovely. I came here, must have been 9 years ago when the film first came out, The Force Awakens. And the interest then was a massive, first one of the new series. And today is just as buzzing. It's been a great crowd. It's got that nice family feel about it.
Yeah.
It's not so corporate. It's just lovely. The good chats with people. It's nice.
And how has the last 9 years been? I mean, I can't believe it's 10 years next year. I mean, you would have filmed it 10 years ago by now.
That's right. I mean, so it was the very first film I ever got, the first job I ever got with the agent.
Yeah.
And so I've kind of been riding on the back of that ever since. I've had a couple of bits and pieces, but you're coming at the top with Star Wars. There's only one way to go after that.
I was going to say, it's pretty hard to top being in, and such a key sequence. I mean, Maz's castle is really vivid, busy scene, and your character Quiggold is right there, very visible.
Yeah, I mean, to go from like being an extra in the background to a speaking part with my own action figure and everything was just phenomenal. I mean, I should have bought a lottery ticket that day, I think, because it's just lucked in everywhere.
Yeah. And so the last 9 years, you've presumably done other events. I know. I think we met at Leamington Spa.
Yeah, Star Wars.
A few years ago. So you've done other events. Do you enjoy that, interacting with folks, talking about stuff?
It's great. I mean, most of the guys know more than me. I talk about my experiences, meeting Harrison Ford, how I fortunately got the role and all that kind of stuff. And the appetite from fans is just fantastic. It's nice to impart some of that back because I realise how blessed and lucky I was to get that.
Yeah. The practicalities of the role, getting in the suit. I mean, it's a sizable suit. How was that to work with?
Not too bad. So we'd set back, off set with the fat suit on, but the head off and the arms off, and then say, right, we're going on in 10 minutes, and this big mad rush. Put the head on.
Yeah.
That was a nice close fit. Connect the electrics. Put the arms on and then you're in it. And you're not coming out until they're finished. And that can feel like a long time in the heat.
And when you're doing the shoot, I mean, obviously, is there any element of improvisation or is it very sort of carefully choreographed?
No, it's surprising how much, you think you're doing it so many times, so many different repetitions. You try and do it the same, but each time it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
And just the way you walk off sometimes, they go, no, that's not right. You think, I just walked off, It's a funny thing. But as I say, it was my first time. I didn't know what was right and what was wrong. Just try and do the right thing.
And over the years, have any other opportunities to bring that character back ever come your way?
Not to me personally, but never say never. It might happen in the future. We'll see.
Well, we just said it, 10th anniversary next year. I mean, that blows as a fan, that blows my mind. For you who was in it,
I don't know where the years have gone. Every now and again, it pops up on Facebook. Particularly obviously around May the 4th.
Yeah.
And it said 9 years. I was here. Jeez, where's that time gone? I don't need the fat suit now. I've got my own one.
Oh, tell us. It's too easy, isn't it? So what other events have you got lined up, if any? Is there anything lined up at the moment?
No, not at the moment. There's a few bits and pieces on the telly that I've been involved in recently on Apple TV and on Netflix.
Okay.
But no other film work for the time being. But bits and pieces will come along. They've been filming The Crown around where I live. But I only tend to respond to the amputee roles because you've got more chance of being selected for that, and they're a bit more niche and specialised. But that suits me.
Yeah. And how's that worked out? I mean, is that? I mean, obviously it's a specific thing. It worked out perfectly for that character. How do you get into that specific? It's quite a specific thing. How do you get into that specific area?
Well, that was just off the back of a friend in the military sending out a group email to a load of amputees saying, "Get your names down, boys. There's an agency looking for amputees." And the rest is history.
Wow.
I think off the back of that and the success, obviously I fortuitously got, a lot of my friends are amputees are on casting agencies now. It's a lot more competitive to get a role.
Yeah. That's awesome. So glad we got to speak again.
Thanks. Good to
enjoy the rest of your day.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Bye.